The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
Me and this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
it's the BR18.
Time for the hot spot. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Billboard is back with another list, y'all, and this time it's the highlight of the top artists of the 21st century. Billboard says the list is based on how well songs performed on the Billboard 200 albums charts and Billboard Hot 100 songs chart from 2000 to 2024. Taylor Swift, of course, takes the number one spot with the most number one albums and songs on the charts. Number 2, Drake. Number 3, Rihanna. Number 4, Post Malone. 5, Eminem. And Beyonce came in at number 7. And Usher came in at number 10. Now, what y'all think about this list?
Oh, Beyonce at number 7. I don't believe that.
And Usher, I know. And Rihanna ain't put out no album
Dang it, 20 years.
in 20 years. But
It's them digital streams, man.
I guess so.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that what it really is?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
record sales and stuff like that is not like they used to be. So
At all.
everything is digital now. Everything's on social media, so all that stuff count.
But with Beyonce saturating the doggone world with her music and everything, how she came at number 7?
Right.
That don't make sense. I think they let her have it, baby.
And what was Taylor Swift?
Taylor
One.
Swift was number Why you say it like that,
Nah,
Gary?
because girl,
One.
no, she can't. I mean, come on now. But I guess.
Well,
Hey, man.
all right, well, we gonna move on, y'all, because Jay-Z and his legal team are moving to dismiss the lawsuit that accuses him of sexually assaulting a teenage girl. They filed a motion yesterday pointing out inconsistencies in Jane Doe's story the night of the VMAs in 2000. Jay cites an interview Jane Doe shared last month where she admitted to inaccuracies in her story, saying, "I have made some mistakes. I just hope I can give others the strength to come forward like I came forward." Jay's attorney, Alex Spiro, is also trying to place a monetary sanction on Jane's lawyer, Tony Busby, claiming he moved forward with the claim without looking into its validity. However, Busby stands firm still, saying he refuses to be bullied or intimidated. And last but not least, Tasha K is firing back at Cardi B's claims that she's hiding money in her bankruptcy case. She claims that Cardi is just trying to financially ruin her and sabotage her career. In new docs obtained by TMZ, Tasha alleges Cardi tried to bully her financially and interfere with her bankruptcy case she filed back in 2023 after Cardi won big in a defamation judgment against her. Now, Tasha says in the paperwork that the case should not be thrown out, insisting she deserves a chance to present her own plan to the bankruptcy court to see if it can be confirmed. Now, this comes in response to the paperwork Cardi filed last month asking the judge to toss Tasha K's bankruptcy case out, where she questioned whether Tasha was really too broke to pay the $3.4 million that she owes Cardi after losing the defamation case in 2022. Now, Cardi also accused Tasha of living a life of luxury while allegedly hiding money from creditors, claiming she uncovered multiple offshore trust accounts that Tasha holds. Wow, that is a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And that's going to go on for a while because
It's
they
gonna go on for
they can
a
afford
long
the
time.
fight.
Yep, absolutely. Well, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Me and this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, so Rick Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's the bottom of the hour, time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, we got a few people under fire for performing at President Trump's inaugural events over the weekend. We got Snoop, we got Rick Ross, we got Soulja Boy. They all performed at the inaugural crypto ball, which was intended to honor the inauguration of America's first crypto president and his incoming administration. Now, Trump didn't attend that event, but his upcoming crypto czar, David Sachs, was there to MC the gala. Nelly performed at the inaugural Liberty Ball after Trump was sworn in as president, and many people were kind of pissed off at all of them for deciding to perform because they feel like it's a sign of showing support for Trump. But Nelly is not bothered by what people have to say. In fact, he is defending his decision, y'all. Check out what he had to say.
I did not know you was riding with me because you thought I would ride for who you voted for. I didn't know that. I apologize. I apologize. I didn't know that I had to agree with your political choices, and I thought it was the things that you do, not the things that you say should be done. If you follow what I do, this shouldn't even be an argument. He's the president. He won.
Well,
Wow.
Nah. Sometimes you just gotta have a little principle about yourself and look at the bigger picture, and without getting into the details of it. But you when you know what you should stand for and who you should stand with, even if it's just for the optics of it. Some things just don't look right.
Yeah, but I know we say all money is not good money, but Ashante just had a baby. They probably needed the money, so that's probably why he performed.
Yeah, I just personally hate it. I even hated it when they attacked Chrisette Michelle.
Okay.
I just hate it. It's just not good because those are people that I actually like, and if I was in their live, I would have advised them not to do it.
and they canceled Chrisette Michelle back in
sure
2017.
Did. Yes, ma'am, baby.
I mean, her career had a significant setback after she performed
And-
this shit,
yes,
and
I
she
just-
ain't been the same since.
And
nope.
to see them going in on Snoop, I thought I would never see anything like that in my lifetime. You know, Snoop,
But that should
Snoop
tell
Dogg
you
is-
something. If you see all that, then all that backlash is for a reason.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah,
So,
it's, yeah. Well, y'all, let's move on from that. Because it's kind of like depressing a little bit. My mood just kind of went womp, womp, womp. Let's move on. Tyra Banks has revealed that her home, this is sad news too, was destroyed in the Los Angeles fires. She learned of the fire while she was on a trip visiting her boyfriend, Lewis, and they was visiting a friend in Australia, whatever. And here's what she had to say while doing press in Australia. Ooh.
Well, you know people who've lost their houses.
I'm one of them.
You lost your house?
Exclusive, yes. I lost my house. I haven't really talked about it, but yeah, I have. I just didn't want to pull a lot of attention to me. I feel like there's a lot of people that need that attention, so I haven't really talked about it, but I can't sit here and not tell the truth that, yeah, we lost our house.
Were you here in Australia
Yes.
or were you in LA?
No, I was here. And I just pulled it together and just didn't say anything to my friends and just stayed in that moment, and then we went home and we cried and we had our moment.
Sad.
Man, that's sad. It's sad.
And then a lot of celebrities, they scared to talk about it because they're scared they're gonna get backlash.
Really?
Ain't that true?
Oh yeah, they've
Yup,
been dogging them out.
that
You can
is-
afford it. It's the jealousy
Yup.
and hatred
Jesus.
for
Yup.
public figures, and they lost something and whatever. Y'all, they don't care.
A lot of people have lost their houses and they just don't want to talk about it. Yup, that is so sad. My goodness. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note. But for more information on these stories, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. And don't forget to check me out on my IG at Brat. Coming up next, we got the wake-up calls. Hit us up at 8669-RICKEY. That's 8669-RICKEY. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Me and this hat.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BRAT.
Hey, Brat.
What up?
Hey, TJ, that parent that be holding all the trombone and trumpet cases in the parade and all the coats. All right, y'all. 29 before the top of y'all. It's happening. It's happening. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. The MLK weekend box office receipts are in, and coming in at number 3 is a movie called Wolfman. It's a horror movie produced by Ryan Gosling. Congratulations to him for getting off into the production. The second week in a row is Mufasa, the Lion King. That came in at number 2, and coming in at number 1 this past weekend was One of Them Days, starring our girl Keke Palmer, SZA, and Lil Rel Howery, and that was produced by Issa Rae, and that brought in 11.6 million. So congratulations once
Congratulations
again.
to that, yeah.
Yes, to them. I'm so happy about that. Well, y'all, let's get into this. Several rappers are under fire for performing at Trump's inaugural events over the weekend. Snoop, Rick Ross, Soulja Boy, they all performed at the Crypto Ball, which was intended to honor the inauguration of America's first crypto president. Nelly performed at the Liberty Ball after Trump was sworn in as president. Many people are mad at all of them for performing because they felt like it's a sign of showing Trump support. But Nelly is not bothered. He's also defending his decision, and here's what he had to say.
I did not know you was riding with me because you thought I would ride for who you voted for. I didn't know that. I apologize. I apologize. I didn't know that I had to agree with your political choices, and I thought it was the things that you do, not the things that you say should be done. If you follow what I do, this shouldn't even be an argument. He's the president. He won.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Now some people want to cancel
that's why you
these
gotta
artists.
have. Yeah, you got to have somebody that's embedded in mentorship, or somebody like in your life to help you navigate that, so you can have a full understanding as to what's really going on.
You got to know how to read the room.
Yes,
Just you got to have I don't know, a James Clyburn, or a Randall Wolfen, or somebody in your life that can navigate
Rickey Smiley.
through politics. I'm always willing to help, or somebody like Special K. When you won't make those kind of statements or help you in your decision making when it comes to stuff like that, because you don't want to ruin your career because people turn their backs on you and they real fickle.
Yes, Lord. Well, here's what Pastor Jamal Bryant had to say, Ricky.
Delete Snoop Dogg out of your discography. No Band-Aids under your eye. Delete Nelly. Delete Rick Ross. All right, I'm gone.
I mean, who is that?
That's
Jamal
Pastor
Bryant,
Bryant.
Jamal Bryant, Bishop Bryant.
Well, he got right to the point.
He definitely
I just hate all.
felt.
I hate all of this stuff. I hate that. I just hate all of it. All of it is just disappointing and ugly. People, the personal attacks and all of this stuff. It's just ugly. I just hate that all of it is going on.
Me too.
Because
I
feel how you want to
Nelly
feel.
announced his residency. Do you think the fans are going? What y'all think about the fans and how
Talking
they
about Snoop
gonna react
Dogg?
to this? No, Nelly just announced his residency.
I mean, he has a big fan base that's outside of us.
I agree.
Or that's outside of the community. So I think he'll be fine in that respect.
Okay.
But people, entertainers also got to understand you have to read the room of the community and understand that the larger part of your community may not agree with you appearing to.
Or just
be
don't
in
say
support of
nothing.
something
Don't
like
say
that.
nothing.
And
Don't
then-
say nothing.
And don't do it. Don't show up for everything. Like y'all say, all money ain't good money.
Right.
Yeah. All money ain't good money.
We're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note right there. But for more information on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and check your girl out on Instagram at Brat. Coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Me in this hat.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
I got 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, all genres are coming together to support the victims of the LA wildfires with the upcoming event known as the Fire Aid Benefit Concert. We got Katy Perry, Stevie Wonder, Anderson .Paak, Lady Gaga, Earth, Wind & Fire, Rod Stewart, Lil Baby, and many more. This will take place Thursday at the Kia Forum in Inglewood, California, and the concert is aimed at raising money for rebuilding efforts in LA. Meanwhile, Chris Brown is suing the producers behind the docuseries titled Chris Brown, A History of Violence for $500 million. He's alleging that the docuseries is full of straight-up lies and is accusing Warner Brothers Discovery of promoting and publishing defamatory claims against him. He says that Jane Doe in the docuseries has been repeatedly discredited and says he's never been found guilty of any sex-related crime. They called him a serial rapist and a sexual abuser in the docuseries. He said that Jane Doe ended up withdrawing her lawsuit because it was full of lies. Also, it's directly impacted the docuseries because it's taken the toll of his reputation, career, and business opportunities. He's seeking $500 million in damages, and he partly plans to donate to the victims of sexual abuse if awarded the money. So that's crazy. I hate how people can just put out anything about you.
Anything.
And you can't do nothing about it.
And it ain't the point that people just put the stuff out. The point that dumbass people believe anything they hear.
Thank you. And then they just run with it. With it. Then you got
those
every
stories
blog
break
on,
off into other stories, and then those stories break off into other stories, and just the lies and
that's
all
crazy.
of this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, as if his reputation wasn't already damaged by the Rihanna thing. Like, people don't make mistakes. They like never try to forgive him for that at all. You know what I'm saying?
I like the way he bounced back and he doing his thing and he just not having it.
Me too. But to call somebody a serial rapist and a sexual abuser, like I would sue them too. Because that's crazy.
And I hope he win every dime of it.
I do too. I sure do.
Yeah, because the thing about it is, people, this generation, everybody just do what they want to do with no boundaries. Don't nobody have no boundaries anymore about anything.
Yeah, and they can lie about whatever, and then they have no consequences. No consequences for them. But then you ruin the person's life. That's crazy. Whew. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley. Man, y'all.
That is you, bro.
Y'all on here tweaking. Y'all on here tweaking this morning, man. It is by the time for the hot spot. What up, Brat? Good morning.
What up, Rickey? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat.
Great.
Tat. And this is the Hot Spots, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Chris Brown is suing the producers behind the docuseries titled Chris Brown, A History of Violence for $500 million. He's alleging that the docuseries is full of straight-up lies, and he's accusing Warner Brothers Discovery of promoting and publishing defamatory claims against him. He said that Jane Doe in the docuseries has been repeatedly discredited and says that he's never been found guilty ever of any sex-related crime. They call him a serial rapist and a sexual abuser in the docuseries.
I really hate that.
I hate that too.
I just hate it.
Yeah, I just think it's not cool for people to be able to just say whatever about you, and then it totally destroys your character. So I don't blame him.
If he made a mistake in the past and he came back and did way more to make up for his mistake, he's
absolutely
apologized. Who anybody to judge him?
Exactly. So I hope he get this $500 million in damages for real, because he said this is damaging his reputation, his career, and a lot of business opportunities, which it does. That's what it does.
Right.
I mean, I just think it's unfair. I think they should have something to put against them. Like, they should have to, get something happen to them when people be lying against you and they find out you lying. I feel like something should happen to them too as well. Like, I don't think it's fair, because people have done this to a lot of people and just ruined their reputation and their careers, and they can't hardly come back from that. Like Chrisette Michelle, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I really hate it. It's almost like you got to do everything perfect. You can't do nothing. You can't make no mistake. You can't make no statement.
And nobody's perfect.
And it is such a cancel culture, because even if you got mad at her for performing at the inauguration, or mad at Snoop, Nelly, or whoever, at some point it's like, okay, we got to move on. They still stars. They still artists. They still talented. They still got music. And we got to show love to them. And we just don't throw. We are a generation that just throw people away, and then we'll throw somebody away just because somebody else don't like them.
Exactly.
If you're a person that dislikes someone else because somebody else don't like them, then you don't have no brain of your own and no sense of your own. And I might not agree with Snoop and Nelly. I will always love and respect him. He's still my brother. He's still somebody that I love. But see, you mad at Snoop because he went to the inauguration or whatever, but you forgot about how he defended Kobe Bryant. Mm-hmm. And all of the things that he did.
You forget about all the great things that he's done.
The kids and coaching the kids, Little League football, all the things that Nelly has done in the community in St. Louis. And we just can't completely throw somebody away and say cancel them forever, like, or whatever. If that's the case, we all getting canceled for our sins.
Come on now.
Yes. We all need to get canceled and get dragged on the internet for things that we have done. If you know what I'm saying? But people that made some bad decisions. Folks been out here and did disrespect the women, disrespect the kids, disrespect the senior citizens, and doing stuff on a daily basis. Who are you? And nobody in a position to judge anyone. No comedian, no singer, no rapper, no pastor, nobody.
True.
And then I want you to start asking yourself, okay, Well, what did they do to me?
Yeah.
What did they do to me?
Absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, okay, we mad. Okay, let us be mad for a couple of days, but let's learn how to give people grace.
Yeah,
and stuff. You know, sit up there and dog him out and drag him out. I don't like that he performed at the inauguration, but I don't like people dragging him because I actually love Snoop Dogg. I absolutely
We all do.
love him. And he's a personal friend, and I just hate it. It make my nerves bad. And get mad at me and drag me because I love. So what I don't supposed to? What, I don't love him no more because he went to the inauguration.
Right.
Some of y'all voted for Donald Trump too. What you mad for?
Yeah.
And then some of y'all didn't go out and vote at all. What you mad for?
Ooh, we should be mad at you.
Right. Right. But we don't know who you are because you sat at home on election day. And I hope all them January 6th people he just let out of jail come and slap all y'all upside.
All right,
the
y'all.
head.
For more information, on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Me and this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all, time for the Hot Spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Dave Chappelle hosted Saturday Night Live this weekend, and he had a 16-minute monologue, which is the longest monologue ever done on Saturday Night Live. And he talked about politics, pop culture, and not being invited to Diddy's alleged freak-offs. Here's what he had to say.
A lot of my friends ask me, they say, Dave, did you know anything about those freak-off parties? And I'd be like, nah, man, I don't know anything about freak-off. And they all look at me like, and they be like, well, how all these people you know was at the freak-off, but you's the only one that wasn't at the freak-off. And I thought about it for a minute. I said, oh, my gosh, I'm ugly. That was a tough way to find that out.
Hilarious.
It was a great monologue too.
Man, you saw it, Kay. What else was he talking about?
I mean, you know how Dave, he touches on everything that's going on
Yes.
in politics. Like you said, in politics, pop culture, it was just a great monologue. It was better than it was really a Netflix special in 17 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
What show was that?
On Saturday Night Live.
Oh my God, that was dope.
Yeah.
You can watch it on YouTube.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. All right, y'all. Well, speaking of Diddy, he is suing a grand jury witness and his lawyer for defamation. He's suing Courtney Burgess, that's the man who appeared as a witness for the grand jury, as well as Ariel Mitchell, who is Burgess's lawyer. He's accusing them of spreading outlandish claims and baseless speculation to feed the public's desire for wild lies. He's calling out Burgess for alleging he possesses video of the star sexually assaulting celebrities and minors. Diddy said don't no such tapes exist. So he's firing back at Burgess's claim that he received Kim Porter's memoir directly from her, which is a blatant lie, saying that those closest to Kim, like her children or her roommate for more than 20 years, have never even heard of him. He's also suing Burgess, Mitchell, and the company behind News Nation for defamation and is asking for at least $50 million. Now, let me just say, y'all, I'm not mad about this, because if somebody lying on me or lying on you, you need to get them back. And we just talked about this yesterday. Nothing happens to the people that create these lies and create these blogs and create these things that really do ruin people's reputations. What you think, Rick?
I don't know. You know, you just be so damn scared to say something.
To say anything. I
Right.
know, but however you gotta fight back, if it's a lie,
Right.
I feel like you should fight back, period.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, the things that are
Absolutely.
true, the things that are done bad, that he messed up doing or whatever, that's on him. The things that get caught or whatever, that's on him. But the things that people are lying on him about, if it was me getting lied on, it would be, I would have to fight back some kind of way. And if this
I just hate it when your publicists tell you don't say nothing, just don't say nothing. But it's not affecting them.
Right, exactly. It's
You
just
know.
not fair.
No.
Well, last but not least, let me get into this, y'all. Fat Joe recently admitted that he is confused about the current state of hip-hop, y'all, and here's what he said.
I encourage the youth and I love the youth. I've sat in traffic with the I felt like they playing devil music right next to me. I'm like, yo, but what the f? That's hip-hop? I don't know how they spiraled into this particular sound, right? Because hip-hop's so diverse. Sometimes when I'm listening, especially in New York youth, I'm hearing the same shit, and I'm like numb. But I salute the youth and everything they do. If you positive, you get money.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Man, my son and I don't know if you and your son, especially 'cause our sons are almost the same age, we talk about it all the time. That music is weird. It has like it's some kind of euphoric type of like cult like music or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you.
It don't have no beat. It don't make you want to dance. You know, it ain't no beat dropping. My girl. Kill myself. Gonna take a Percocet. It's crazy.
Man, this is so true.
It is weird.
Well, y'all, for those stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Don't forget to check out your girl on Instagram. It's so Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got the news that you absolutely positively cannot use. The time now is 24 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Bring it in town. Drop it like it's
I'm next.
hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Oh, man. In this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, man, it's the bottom of the hour. We got Brat doing the hot spot. What up?
What up? And that is HOTSOPT. And in that order. All right, y'all. Good morning. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. The 2025 Oscar nominations are in, and here's some of our fave. Cynthia Erivo is nominated for Best Actress in Wicked, while her co-star Ariana Grande is nominated for Best Supporting Actress. So congratulations to them. Cynthia Erivo is one of the sweetest people I have ever met in the whole wide world, and she's so talented. She sings. She sells out like arenas when she sings, and it's not just us in there, it's full of everybody else of all nationalities. Also, Coleman Domingo is nominated for Best Actor in Sing Sing. Has anybody seen Sing Sing? I heard it's good.
Really?
I think Coleman Domingo is an awesome actor too. And Zoe Saldana is nominated for Best Supporting Actress in Emilia Perez. So I can't wait to see that. Those awards, the Academy Awards, they air live Sunday, March 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern on ABC and Hulu. All right, y'all, moving on. Lizo has a message to tell everybody feeling down after Trump's inauguration. Here's what she had to say.
Now is the time to build community. Now is the time to convert your fear or your anger or your disappointment or your anxiety into constructive activism, community building, and movement. Please do not allow the ways of the world to change your world. There are ways to take action every single day. And remember, we're all in this together.
Any comments on that? I mean, that's really
nice
sweet. Yeah, that was
good.
really sweet. Do y'all think we have to figure out something else to do instead of think about the things that could possibly happen. So I kind of agree with her. Like, we just have to be the best us that we can be and just pray. You know what I'm saying? And pray and try to avoid all negativity at all costs. What you think, Rick?
Yeah, we have to. That's the only choice. We don't have no choice.
Stay busy. I know. I know.
We don't have no choice. That's crazy.
Stay busy and do things to make our hearts feel good and try to ignore what's going on in the world. Like you go to the shelters and stuff.
But it's gonna be hard to ignore because it's gonna affect you.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? You can ignore it until it starts to have a direct effect on you. So it's a lot. So go ahead, Gary.
Did she ever settle that case with her singers, her backup?
We not talking about that, Gary. My story had only talked about her being positive and trying to figure out things for people to do to
man, you so messy.
Enlightening. Yeah.
We're gonna call you Black Cloud.
Oh my God.
Black Cloud.
Yes. Debbie Downer.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. You know what? We're gonna wrap up the hot spot on a high note, not Gary's note. But coming up next, y'all, we got the praise mixed down with the White Stone. Now, for more information on these stories that I was talking about, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
In this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Get it right, baby. Hey, 28 minutes before the top of the hour. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Oh, man, y'all got some heartbreaking news, and that is that Project Pat's 21-year-old son, Patrick Houston Jr., has sadly passed away after being shot at a Tennessee park. According to reports, he was found deceased on Friday after a shooting broke out in Memphis. No further details are available right now. Pat has not commented on this loss yet. Our prayers and condolences go out to Pat and his family.
Absolutely.
I cannot imagine. That is so sad. Oh my goodness. Okay, moving on, y'all. The lineup for the 2025 New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Fest have been announced. This year's headliners are Lil Wayne, The Roots, Lenny Kravitz, Burna Boy, Bryson Tiller, Babyface, Gladys Knight, PJ Morton, and more. Wow, that is, that's a lot of good people. That's what I'm talking about.
A good mixture, too.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say a good mixture. Maze will be honoring Frankie Beverly, the late, great Frankie Beverly, the legendary, iconic Frankie Beverly. The New Orleans Jazz Festival is in April. Have y'all ever been to the Jazz Fest in New Orleans? Y'all, anybody?
I've always wanted to go, but I've never been.
No, I haven't been out there yet.
I'm sure it's jamming because when I go out there and they do the second line and all this other stuff, they be the band just walking down the street, and it's amazing how they have a good time and just enjoy the culture. That's gonna be awesome. All right, y'all, last but not least, Kendrick Lamar has just announced that SZA will be joining him for a Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans on February 9th. I am not surprised. Apple Music also just dropped a new trailer for the halftime show. The two have several songs together, most recently 30 for 30, Luther, and Gloria on Kendrick's GNX album. They also will be touring together this year. The Grand National Tour is slated to kick off in Minnesota on April 19th. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more of those stories, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. And don't forget to holler at your girl on Instagram, So Brat. Coming up next, we got Rock T's HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T.
Rickey, let's go holler at that Powell Quinn College in Dallas, Texas. Baby!
That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Woo! Bring it in, Ted. Woo!
My goodness.
Let's go.
Lord have mercy. Good morning, Rock T.
Good morning, Briggity Tat.
Goodness. Go do something relaxing. Go get a massage or something.
You done mixed a Red Bull with a rock star.
Right. A Red Bull, a rock star, and some coffee.
Let's go, man.
I'm your girl, Brat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Kendrick Lamar has announced that SZA will be joining him for his Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans on February 9th. Apple Music also just dropped the new trailer for the halftime show, and they have two songs together. They have most recently the 30 for 30. Luther, they have three songs together. Gloria on Kendrick's GNX album. They also will be touring together this year, and the Grand National Tour is slated to kick off in Minnesota on April 19th. Meanwhile, Chris Brown is reaching a breaking point, and he's been fighting back against allegations that he's a serial rapist and an abuser. Now, if you recall, the docuseries of Chris Brown, A History of Violence, includes allegations from a Jane Doe who claims that Chris sexually assaulted her on a yacht outside of Diddy's home in Miami. Now, Chris and his lawyer have denied the claims and even provided Warner Bros. With proof that the claims are false. Now his lawyer is taking shots at Warner Brothers, and here's what he had to say.
When you have giant companies with all of these smart people that are in there making these decisions, and the decision is we're going to take this one girl who's been completely discredited story and protect her identity and treat her like a victim and put this out there for the public eye, and we're going to smash these celebrities, and we're going to throw them under the bus, and we're gonna ruin their life because it will make Warner Brothers a little bit more money. And I'll just say it right here: shame on you, Warner Brothers. Shame on you, big companies, for doing this to people's lives.
What y'all think? I kind of agree. Like, shame on them for doing that, especially if these people are not credible at all. Like, why would you do this? Like, why? I don't understand. Maybe just somebody has a personal vendetta against him or something, or was mad at him or something. Because this is crazy, especially if it's not true. So I feel like the only way he can fight back is to sue people and try to, defend his honor for some things that he's being accused of that he did not do. All right, y'all.
And if you find a lawyer that finds evidence that is credible, then yeah, go for it.
Right. All right, y'all. Flavor Flav is stepping up to help the black residents of LA that were affected by the wildfires rebuild their communities. He just announced his partnership with GoFundMe and the Black Music Action Coalition to provide immediate aid to black families displaced by the Eden Fire in Altadena and Pasadena. Here's what he had to say.
There's a big part of the LA community right now that's still missing the need. There's not enough being done for the black families and the communities. So what I did was I partnered up with GoFundMe and the Black Music Action Coalition to have one GoFundMe campaign to immediately help all of those that's in need.
That's what's up. Flavor Flav is always doing something great for somebody. So the black families had not gotten a lot of attention on them. We mostly just see, what's the area that was burned down really bad? The big area where all the rich people live. We mostly see that. We don't really see. Yeah, we don't really see Altadena. So, and this is also what the Congresswoman was talking about as well. But if we can donate to some of the black families, I have like a whole list that I will post on my social media that actually Freddie O sent me of a bunch of misplaced black families that need some help. So if we can help in any way possible, that would be absolutely awesome. Last but not least, y'all, the lineup 2025 New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival has been announced. This year's headliners are Lil Wayne, The Roots, Lenny Kravitz, Burna Boy, Bryson Tiller, Babyface, Gladys Knight, PJ Morton, and more. Mays will be honoring Frankie Beverly. The New Orleans Jazz Festival starts April 24th, and it is going to be absolutely awesome. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more stories and more, go to Rickey Smiley More. Slow down. Yep. For those stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and don't forget to check out your girl on my social media at So Brat. Coming up next, we got the praise mixed down with the White Stone. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.